Hi guys, well welcome back to my channel. I wanted to show you all today how I wash my hair to get these flakes out, because it is a process because my hair is so thick. To be thorough and to make my hair last longer, because I try to only wash my hair once a week unless it's ridiculous. So here's the process. I use Talia Wajid products to cleanse my scalp this time. I kind of changed it up because I don't want my scalp to get like adapted to one thing. And it seems to be helping a little bit. So I use the stimulating cleanser first, and then I use the total body to wash it out. So you see all these flakes. This is after I wash my hair. So I'm scratching on a wet scalp, wet hair. I feel like when you do it dry, sometimes if your scalp isn't oiled, it makes it more uncomfortable and it hurts a lot more. This doesn't hurt at all. My scalp has always been pink. This is a sign of a healthy scalp. If your scalp is white or super dry, you need to, say try to see a dermatologist or a cosmetologist so that you can find different things that'll help your scalp, stimulate your scalp more. If it's white after you wash it and it's, just ridiculous. But this is healthy blood flow. Anal about my scalp because I'm around people, I'm around patients, and I don't want, you know, all these flakes and stuff just sitting on my shoulder trying to evaluate patients with me. So, yeah, here is all of these good old flakes that don't want to leave me. So I'm just cleansing my scalp. And when I start this, I try to stay in one spot in the house because it's a lot of after cleanup. So I try to do it over the sink. I mean, of course, it's going to fall on the floor. So it's easier for me to just clean up in one spot. And be mindful when you do this. I like to make sure that I don't damage my scalp or my hair. And if you have a hard time getting this off your scalp, it's easier to do it on wet hair, and you won't have to worry about causing your scalp to bleed. And you all let me know in the comments if you prefer me to speak over or you prefer the music and y'all just want to watch your scalp get scratched. Because I watch these when I fall asleep sometime and I don't always want to hear people talk. So let a sister know. It won't bother me, I promise. I know how to shut up. My active areas are my temples and my edges, and sometimes the middle. It just depends on how much stress I'm under. But as y'all can see from my previous video, I had it all over my head, and that's just because we're coming up on midterms. My children in school, maintaining a family. It's a lot going on. So my stress level is extra high this time because with that video, I decided to record it because that's the worst I've ever seen my scalp. And prior to that, I just so happened to stumble upon people with the same condition. Not saying that, there's absolutely nobody, but I didn't think that people really wanted to see this. And once I watch the videos, I see how soothing it is, and I'm going to scratch people's scalps for them. So I had to give y'all a treat of the madness that I deal with when it comes to my hair. Now, I usually try to comb these flakes out of my hair, but being that I'm washing my hair, I will go back through it because I section my hair in fours. Again, my hair is ridiculously thick, so it's so much easier for me to do it this way and it's less time consuming. But after I comb my entire scalp through, that's a flaky. Yeah, that was a big boy. But I will go back through my hair as a section, and I will comb it through with a diffuser brush. I'll put my deep conditioner on. I'll try to, actually show the steps. If I can't, it's because time does not permit. But I'll tell you now, I'm going back through it with a diffuser brush so I can get these flakes out my hair. While the deep conditioner is on it, because the conditioner makes it more sticky and gives it something to stick to. Therefore, it's easier to come out your hair. So, yeah. But I'll go through it, diffuser brush, Um, what else, y'all? Deep conditioner, I don't really have a time as long as I keep my deep conditioner on. I try to deep condition my hair at least twice a month. There's a few things that I do personally that helps me. This is my process. This is not everybody's process. I'm just giving tips and tricks that work for me. They may work for other people. That prior side, that was the right side of my head. This is the left side of my head. And as you can see, the left side is not as bad as my right. It's not always like that. But yeah. So sorry about the lighting. It's just a different position right now. But yeah, this is what works for me. May not work for you. But when you're dealing with a scalp condition like this, I've tried just about everything. If you use antifungal shampoos like Nizoral, Head and Shoulders, T-Gel, and things like that, try to interchange them, because it's not that they don't work, it's that your scalp becomes adapted to those conditions or that particular medicine, like oral medications as well. So say you do T-Gel for the first 2 weeks out of the month. The next 2 weeks, the next time you shampoo your hair, try to use T-Gel. So keep them in rotation. Or even if you decide to use a different shampoo, this is what I do. This is, you may not agree with it because it may not work for you, but try it that way. After I do this, again, I'm going to deep condition. Sorry, my baby is talking. He wants to talk to you all. I'm sorry, Juicy. I'm going to deep condition and let it sit. And once I deep condition it, I'll rinse it out. And then I will do a treatment on my hair, a Listerine treatment. And this keeps me from having to wash my hair every week. Again, because I have a crazy busy schedule with school and clinicals and everything and my family. So the Listerine rinse, you basically wash your hair, rinse out your conditioner, and then Listerine rinse is the last thing that you do. So you put your head over a sink. If you have somebody there, that'll help you as well. You can turn backwards and let them pour it on your scalp. But I do half Listerine, the antiseptic original Listerine, and I do tap water and just let it mix together, pour it on your scalp, and you're done. It feels amazing on your scalp, and it gives me extra time to do what I have to do, so I don't have to worry about my scalp flaking up and me picking it, because when I feel it on my scalp feels like a helmet. So my head gets super tight when my hair is dirty and I cannot stand the feeling. So that means it's time to wash my hair. And usually I'll get my mom to wash, to scratch my scalp, or I'll get my fiance to do it if he's not at work, but both of our schedules are busy. And as you can see, I've been dealing with this since I was a teenager, so I don't have a problem hitting the spots where my dandruff is. This is my 10-year-old that's holding the camera for me. So if you see it sway or it doesn't show right for a few seconds, it's probably because she's tired of holding the camera. But yeah. So try the Listerine rinse if you haven't already. Yeah, I like it. And the Listerine, before everybody jumps in my comments, Listerine has antifungal properties in it as well. These shampoos, these medications, if you go to a dermatologist, are extremely expensive. And speaking from a medical side, I try to give my patients alternatives to things that they can do when it comes to not just your skin, not just your scalp, not just things that pertain to things that I deal with, but there's so many alternatives to actual medications, because medications always have side effects. Sorry I keep saying y'all, but yeah, there's so many benefits to so many different things, because prior to all the in-depth things, think about what our great-great-great-grandparents used to do. There's always some truth to the things that they used to do, and those things tend to work better than what we may prescribe you. So check into that, especially if you don't have insurance, because insurance is expensive. Healthcare is expensive. I know personally, and I'm just a nurse that's trying to give back to the people, okay? And all my people that's dealing with these flakes, more power to you, because the sister understands. Okay. Now I got 2 more sections in the back. I probably won't do those on camera because it's time consuming, and I'm trying to hurry up and get back to my babies on this good Saturday. Again, if y'all don't feel like hearing me talk, just let me know. It won't hurt my feelings. I just kind of wanted to give some tips and tricks as to what I deal with. I prefer the comb. I see a lot of people using the dental pick. I'm not really a fan of it because I feel like you leave so much on your scalp and you run the risk of damaging your scalp further. So keep in mind when you do that. But I'm going to try and finish, wrapping this up and getting my hair together, because after I do the Listerine rinse, you leave the Listerine rinse on your scalp. Okay, guys? Leave it on your scalp. Do not rinse it out. And then, further maintain your hair. If you're blow drying it, blah, 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 it works the same. All right. See you guys later.